Well, I'm here outside Meg Hawkins' shop now in Pride Hill, the clues in the title of the business, of course. Now, Meg, you're quite unique from the point of view that you actually set up this shop unit in the middle of lockdown last year, didn't you? Just talk me through what that was like.
We were at a point of moving shops. We'd moved from Pride Hill Centre. So we were just in a sort of, do we carry on or not? Because obviously everything had closed down at that point, and it was 2 weeks into lockdown where our contract came to an end. So we were just like, right, okay, what should we do? And yeah, well, as you can see, we decided to to go for it.
What were your options then at that point? Because you must have had to reevaluate to a certain degree.
Yeah, it was because we also sell to trade. We sell up and down the country as well, and obviously they'd all shut down as well. So it was kind of a double whammy for us that everything was just, it just stopped. So the options were, we'd been looking for a different place, and obviously, coming up to Darwin Centre, that was an option. It was a lot bigger shop for us. Obviously, we're an independent, so looking at it going a bit daunting. How big can we, but we're quite good at filling places.
So tell me a bit about the history of the business, when it was formed and where you've been in the previous years.
So we've been going about 6 years now, maybe a little bit longer, and we started off as you do on a market stall, and generally just selling a few prints, and I started writing some children's books and things like that, and we sold a fair bit, and then we decided to try and see if we could get somewhere indoors because it's quite cold on those market stalls, and we went to the market hall in Shrewsbury. Had a little stand there for about a year, something like that, and then decided to move away from there, and we decided to do trade shows and things, and then then we decided, you know what, let's give it a go, let's have a shop. So alongside doing all of the shows,
then, given that you've moved onwards, and every time you've moved, it's been a bigger unit, a more high-profile spot.
Yeah, glass half full always. You've got to keep going with that. Yeah, we're just it's just expanding. It's just learning. We've had to learn the whole way through. What do people like? How do they like? Learning the retail world as well, which was quite difficult for us because although you can stand on at a show and sort of chat behind your stall, it's a lot different to being behind a stand in here and stuff like that. We are very much a family-run business. We're all part of it. We're all a bit of everything from aid building it to
as you have to be in a small business like that. Who are your typical customers then, and how far afield would they tend to come, and maybe how has it changed during or since lockdown in terms of the kind of business you're getting?
I feel very lucky in the way that we're not one way orientated to either male or female. We get a lot of male come in. Age range can be anything. We've now just launched a new children's collection, Little Joe & Co, so that kind of hits the infant stage as well. But generally, up and down the country, the nice thing about having a shop as well, obviously tourists will visit Shrewsbury, and then as soon as they've, they might not want to take stuff home with them, but you'll go home and you'll have an online order. So it's all about face, it's all about being there, and if you're not visible, then people don't know you're there, do they?
And how do you feel from a confidence point of view about what the future holds?
We've got to keep going. Just literally, we've got to keep going, we've got to keep moving forward, we've got to, keep thinking about the future the whole way through lockdown. Between sort of Coral and I, which my daughter, she works with me as well, and my husband Aid, we've created about 10 new products, product ranges. We've signed new licensing agreements with people up and down the country. So it's the future. We've got to carry on. There's no choice. There's no choice. This is us, and this is what we're going to do. And as an independent, I think it's massively important.
The most important thing is you're still smiling, and there's still plenty to look forward to. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Now, we're talking about more than just Shrewsbury on the show today, of course. Plenty of market towns in Shropshire which have exactly the same issues. And we've been catching up with Sally Thiemans, who's got particular interest in Wellington and Bridgnorth.